Okay, if you like dull, dry, old-looking skin with a bunch of discoloration and big pores and deeper lines and skin that does not absorb your skincare or reflect light, then this video is not for you. However, if you want skin that is younger looking, younger behaving, skin that looks really smooth and hydrated with less discoloration, smaller pores, skin that really, absorbs your skincare and is light reflecting, then you are gonna wanna stick around for this video because I have a product that I have been using that helps you achieve all of those things. And it is so incredible. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the product that I'm going to be sharing with you today is from The Ordinary. I'm sure that is music to so many of your ears because we all know that The Ordinary sells such inexpensive yet very effective skincare. This bottle right here is $8. So this is the AHA 30% and the BHA 2%. Now the AHA in this product is going to help with skin cell turnover. It's going to help with dullness, dryness, discoloration. It's also going to help with any type of texture irregularities. The BHA in this product actually helps with pore congestion. So it's going to get deep down in those pores to really clean them out so they're not harboring any bacteria and causing any type of acne. Also, the less gunk we have in our pores, the smaller our pores are going to look. So I'm telling you guys, this product is just so incredible. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply it and then we will talk about it, as it's sitting on my skin. So the directions just say you're supposed to apply it to your skin, avoiding the orbital area, and you're supposed to leave it on for 10 minutes and then just rinse it off with lukewarm water. Now, this product looks like blood. It's very, very red. And I think that's the only reason why I have not used this sooner, because I was like, I'm not quite sure about that. But boy, I'm so glad that I decided to. So one thing that I did want to say is that if you are not somebody who uses glycolic acid regularly, do not jump in with a 30%. You should always start low and then work your way up. Your skin has to, develop kind of like a tolerance for it. You do not want to compromise your skin. And if your skin is not used to using glycolic acid products, you could possibly compromise your skin. And you don't want to do that because it's no fun when you're having to go through, a bunch of, facial irritation, right? Another thing is if you are somebody who shaves your face, do not do any type of face shaving prior to doing one of these. You will burn your skin. Like it will burn so bad. I remember one time I had done this and I had plucked something, or maybe I just like shaved a little bit of the little hairs around my mouth and stuff. And oh my gosh, it stung really, really bad. Now I do take this right onto my lips too, because I definitely want, some exfoliating there. This looks so sloppy. And I definitely want to get it around my nose, around my pores, stuff like that. I do get it as close to my orbital bone as possible, but I use a 10% glycolic acid almost daily. Unless I'm leading up to a treatment like this, then I will lay off my aggressive stuff like my Retin-A and even my 10% glycolic acid. I will lay off of it for about 2 days because if I know that I'm going to be doing a treatment like this. And I love these kind of treatments because I feel like they just catapult your skincare. I think every woman over the age of 30, especially over the age of 40, we should be incorporating products that help our skin cells to turn over, because that process, I've said it in so many videos, that process really slows down as we age, and it's our job to incorporate products to help speed it up so that our skin continues to behave younger. Okay, so now I've completely applied it to my face, neck, and chest, and we're just gonna let it sit for 10 minutes. This is kind of funny. Hopefully nobody rings the doorbell or something like that, right? One time, the first time that I was using this, I ran into my husband in the kitchen and he was like, what happened to your face? It looks kind of alarming, right? It looks like I used something really aggressive and had a really bad reaction to it. But just wait until we rinse it off. Oh my gosh, your skin is gonna feel so incredible. Now, I'm not feeling any stinging or anything like that. It's kind of funny. Sometimes I do feel some stinging and sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I've been doing to my skin recently. If I had just finished a Retin-A treatment and, I was peeling a little bit or something like that, it might sting a little bit. You don't want to put it on compromised skin. You don't want to put it on open wounds. You don't want to, use it if you've just shaved your face or plucked your eyebrows or anything like that. You want your skin to kind of heal. You don't want to use it on like broken acne or anything like that also. But one thing that I love about this product is that once your time has, run out and, you've left it on for 10 minutes, all you have to do is rinse it off with warm water. And I just take one of those microfiber cloths and just get it off really good. Usually I'll do this like right before I get in the shower, just to make sure I get it all off. But in the past, all of the glycolic acid treatments that I've used in the past that are 30% or 50%, they do require like a neutralizer. And I love that this one only requires, a good rinse. I don't know if, I know that it's water-based, maybe that's the reason, but let me also tell you what the ingredients are. So it has glycolic acid, lactic acid, tartaric acid, citric acid, salicylic acid, and then it has sodium hyaluronate, which is a salt form of hyaluronic acid. So because it mixes the acids with, a water binding, ingredient, a salt form of hyaluronic acid, I think that's one of the reasons that it's so much more gentle than maybe some of the products that I've used in the past. But I find this to be extremely gentle. That does not mean if you have not used glycolic acid that you should jump in, because my skin can tolerate so much. I use a 0.1% retin-A. I use 10% glycolic acid almost daily. Sometimes I'll use a 50% glycolic acid, monthly or something like that, just to kind of, just give my skincare a big jump in. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not getting the words out right. And I'm on a timer, so I can't just start over, But anyway, did I get it on evenly? I think so. And I don't typically put it around my eyes. Sometimes when I'm using glycolic acid, that's a higher percentage, the very last like 1 minute or 30 seconds, I might put it like right up under my eyes, or sometimes even on my eyelids. But I don't suggest that because it's not in the directions, but I just do it, so. Now, one more thing that I feel like is very important, and it's on their website. It says whenever you do a treatment like this, do not use this treatment with copper peptides, direct acids, direct vitamin C, EUK, I don't know what that is, niacinamide powder, peptides, or retinoids. So after I do a treatment like this, I just apply my DIY that I showed you guys in my morning skincare routine. It's got aloe vera base, and then it just has a lot of hydrating oils, and it's perfect. I don't feel like, it's nothing in there is too aggressive that's going to, compromise my skin in any way. So it has been 10 minutes, so I'm going to go rinse this off, and I will be right back. Y'all, I can already tell that my skin just feels incredible. It feels so incredible. It's literally like instantaneous. So the only thing that I'm going to put on my skin right now is, first I'm going to put this 2% hyaluronic acid from Revolution Skincare. I'm going to put that on first, and then I'm going to top it off with my DIY. Like I said, it's just aloe vera and then a bunch of different oils. I'm going to go ahead and put the ingredients that I use for this DIY in my description box below. I talked about all the ingredients and stuff in my morning skincare routine, so if you're interested, I will put a link to that video in my description box, and then I'll put like a timestamp so that you know where to go to hear me talk about all the ingredients. So I've got my hyaluronic acid. And I always put some of this on my eyelids also. Now I'm going to put my DIY on top of this, and then we're done. Now, I was about to put on all my makeup and then close out this video, but I just decided I don't want to bother with it. So I did put on some full coverage powder foundation. It's this one right here. I have two B's on it because that's the color. It's like buff beige or something like that. It's just the Maybelline Cover Stay full coverage foundation, and I just love it. And I feel like now that I'm so diligent with my skincare and using products that help with texture, fine lines, especially discoloration, I feel like now I can get away with just using a full coverage foundation rather than a liquid foundation. I have never found a liquid foundation that I just love. There are some that are a little bit better than others, but even the ones that everyone raves about, I'm still, every time I use a liquid foundation, if I get close to the mirror, I'm like, no, I don't like the way that it looks. I love the way that my skin looks with just a full coverage powder foundation. I don't think my texture looks bad. I don't think it definitely, I look so much better under my under eye area when I just use a full coverage powder foundation rather than like concealer or something like that. Okay, so my daughter just walked in with her boyfriend, and he doesn't know that I make videos. I don't want her to tell him yet. I don't know why, but so now I've got to be really quiet, so I'm just going to go ahead and say goodbye. So thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate your time, and I hope that you guys are having a fabulous weekend, and hopefully I will see you back here next week.